My shoulders down. Sing with me, sing with you. Make sure my phone is off. 'Cause I know you see it. Hey, dang, I'm over here clicking on all the wrong things. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. I need my phone to know what I'm trying to do without me doing it. Let's see what we got going on. Sure. Let's see what we got going on with you. Dang, the dog only 4 months. I was way off, Rio.
Your dog?
Yeah,
Dang,
I thought it was 5 or 6.
already about 40 pounds.
Yeah, something wrong with it. It's all in that big head of his. I think I'm good to go. I called Isaiah fake self last week. He didn't pick up. He didn't call me back either. Uh-huh, 800 fight.
They ain't never answered the phone.
Me and him going fight. He normally answer the phone when I call. I don't know
Oh
why.
yeah, yeah. I'm just saying he don't never answer the phone in general.
Oh, yeah, normally at least calls back. He works from home now, so he ain't got no excuse not to
Oh,
call,
that's what's up.
not to be calling back for a brother. Um, yes, sir. Rio is back in the building. Rio, how long has it been? 5 weeks. I feel like I ain't
At
seen
least
you
it's been two, bro.
in like 2 years, boy. I think it's been 2 years since the last time we even had you up here.
Ain't been that long, man.
Hey man, them 2 weeks, it was too long. Two
Don't
weeks
do
too
me
long.
like that, bro.
2 weeks too long, man. 2 weeks too
I'm,
long.
I'm a partial crip right now, so
Oh yeah.
spare me.
My boy, how's the foot doing, man? How's it
It's
achieving?
swollen. It's swollen, bro. I ain't even gonna tell you no story.
Swole.
Swollen. It's all right, though. It don't hurt as bad as it did. My dad gone applied some pressure earlier, and once again brought me to the knees. So I'm still gradually trying
Yeah.
to maneuver into that. So I'm just trying to start physical therapy now. I wouldn't wish this upon my worst enemy.
Oh yeah.
More so, it's more so irritating than it is actually painful. It has its spurs, but it's just an inconvenience to not be able to put pressure on your foot at all.
Yeah. Oh,
So
well, I'm glad to hear, man. The surgery went well. You back to, back at the crib, relaxing. You had mama there, your love there to take care of you this past week.
absolutely appreciate y'all stopping by.
Hey man, I had to check on you, man. I had to check on you, man. It's only right. It's only right. I ain't got no choice. I ain't got no choice.
Respectful.
Um,
That's what family do, buddy. Right?
yeah, I try not to text you too much. Uh, as I'm
Hold
giving
up, bro.
you space.
Nah, but I was doped up. I wasn't even that. I was more high than anything. Bro,
Oh
I think I told you after surgery, they was asking me something. And my mom was like, she said, I don't know what she said. The doctor kept asking me something. I was like, hey, mom, I'm not just rap this. And, man, about that, like crazy. I was high, brother. I was doped up.
man, I can only imagine. I think last time I had surgery, it was on my mouth, and they had the anesthesia in an IV bag. It was like dripping through my veins. Like I told you at your crib, man. She turned that valve. He said, "All right, count down from 10." I got to 7. I was gone. I woke up high as gas, just floating. And I fell back asleep. And I woke up. They was wheelchair me to the car. Fell back asleep again. Woke up. I was on the couch. Yeah,
Happen fast, dog. They say count, but they say something to you. Next thing you know, waking up in pain.
I was I was drugged up. I was drugged up for heavily for about 3 days. And I just remember waking up like eating applesauce or eating pudding, taking 2 pills, and it was just knocking me back out. For like I slept on the couch for 3 days straight, not knowing that, you know, 3 days had gone past.
Yeah,
Waking up,
you had it was your wisdom teeth, right?
yeah, I got my wisdom teeth pulled, and then they had found a calcium tumor in my mouth, which they had to like open up the side and take it out. So that's why it was the extra medication, the extra pain pills, because it wasn't just the wisdom tooth that was pulled.
Yeah, yeah.
Normally you heal from that, get your wisdom tooth for like a week. It takes like a week to heal.
Yeah,
I was out of commission for like 2 weeks.
yeah.
Yeah, I had stitches going through my whole left side of my mouth. And
Yeah, dog.
yeah, I was out like a light, boy. Out like for 3 days. But
I gotta get my wisdom teeth pulled in about a month. I hope they don't find it.
yeah, it was crazy because the doctor that was going to do the wisdom teeth extraction found it, and he was confused as to how my dentist didn't find it. He said that it's crazy because the tumor was like it's like took up this much space. He was like, I don't
Yeah, that's
understand how
crazy.
he missed it.
They scan your face, so that don't make no sense.
Yeah, so
They smart.
yeah, it got me. They got me right, man. It was a crazy. I'm glad to hear the surgery went well, man. I'm glad to hear you're back,
I appreciate
rested,
it, brother.
the foot's healing. You're gonna be back on the court in no time. What's your recovery like? 4 days? You back out there?
I wish, dog.
4 days?
6 to 8 months, brother.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and take your time, man. You ain't gonna be missing
Yeah,
much.
brother.
You ain't gonna be missing much. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Um, let's go ahead and kick this thing off, man.
Get to it, bro. It's been a while.
Welcome back, everybody, to the ugly truth, where we tell you what you need to know and not what you want to hear. And sometimes it can get ugly. I am here. I'm here. I am here with my man, my co-host, the one who needs no introduction, but we're gonna give it to him anyways. The one who got the meanest handles on the East Coast. And rumor says that he hooped for 2 more hours on that torn Achilles. Didn't stop, still crossing, foot dragging on the court and all. Meanest rock running, one of the greatest sports minds I know, man. We love him. We've missed him. Welcome him back, everybody. Rio, the God. Rio.
Trey, what's up, brother?
Man, nothing much, man. We got video evidence too. You hooping on that ruptured Achilles for 2 more hours. It's crazy.
I tried about, let me tell you no lie. I tried about 3 minutes. It was over with.
It was over with. Woo. You told me that injury, boy, I was
Brother,
ooh,
I knew what it was as soon as it happened.
man. And it's crazy because I guess Siri or my phone, your phone was listening to your phone, our conversation. I've been seeing so many like ruptured Achilles stories
Mm-hmm.
on like Instagram and TikTok, and everybody had said the same thing. They say as soon as you feel it, it's like somebody then kicked you in the back of the leg. You already know what it is.
You already know what it is. I told you, bro. I look back, and I was like, ain't nobody hitting me the rim. And this dude, I was on my team. I was like, it's over, with, bro. I was hoping when I went to the doctor, they'd be like, yeah, you just gotta, maybe you just strained it real bad. I said, nah,
Yeah.
brother, that's gone. He said, look right here, ain't nothing here. Could have just kept that to himself, doc.
He said, "Look,
But
that ain't it. Ain't nothing here.
ain't
Ain't nothing here, man."
nothing here. Ain't nothing here, brother. I was like, so, but I'm lucky that's all it was, brother. Like I
Yeah.
said, it's a process. Best to still be here. That's most important. So,
Yeah, it's most important, man. It's gonna heal, man. It's definitely gonna do its thing. But we glad to have you back. We glad to have you
sir.
sitting here in the co-host seat next to me. It got lonely, it got cold out here. I tried
Yeah,
to keep it going as best of my
held it
ability.
down, dog, as you
But
always.
hey, man, we needed you here. We needed the goat. We needed the great. We needed you. That's what we was missing. That's what we was missing.
We the greatest together.
Yes, sir. I'm glad to have you back. Yeah, everybody in the as House calls them, the uglies. Um, all wishing for a speedy recovery for you. So
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all.
everybody,
Love y'all.
everybody put your thoughts and prayers. So yeah, man, happy to have you back. Happy
Yes,
to have
sir.
you back. Rio and I, as always, would like to thank you guys for tuning in. JC said, "Welcome back, Rio the God, man." Yeah, man.
JC.
Cuzzo said Benny Man and Reno. I gotta be the Beanie Man. Oh, as always, man, Rio and I would like to thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you guys for all the love, all the praise, especially for Rio. As he recovers and come back to one of the greatest. They give you what, like a metal Achilles or something like that. You can jump higher after it's done healing.
Shut up, Trey, man.
Oh, wherever you guys are watching, wherever you guys are tuning in, man, we appreciate all the love, all the support to the show. Without further ado, let's hop into it. Oh man, oh man, oh man. So recently, let's start with some recent event. Recently, we just had the quote unquote half point mark of the NBA Rio. They call that an All Star Weekend. Um, it was held in Utah, right?
Yeah.
Utah.
Salt Lake City, right?
So yeah, that's a great place to have. That's a great place you want to be.
Yeah.
Salt Lake City. I heard great things about it. Um, so we just had the All Star Weekend. 3-point contest, a celebrity game, the skill challenges, and of course the All Star game to finish it out. Uh, a lot of people, and the dunk contest. I don't know if I mentioned that. A lot of people are tired of the All Star game. A lot of people are done with it. For me, it's lost its sparkle since I was younger, most
Uh-huh.
definitely. I really looked forward to the All Star weekend growing up. Middle and high school when I really started getting into basketball, and now for me it's lifeless. For me, I think it's time to move on, or it's time to do something different. And I know you and I both got a couple suggestions. So, in your eyes, in your opinion, where do you think the All Star game could change to be better? Or not? My apologies. Not only the All Star game, but the All Star weekend in its entirety, because it's for me, it's everything. For me, it's everything. I got a solid suggestion for the 3-point contest. You're not gonna see it coming, but
I want to hear that actually, but I know we spoke about it. We spoke about it earlier, bro, man. I don't know, man. At this point, man, do you do away with it? Possibly. Give them a week off. I mean, I've seen a lot of suggestions. People saying, have the world versus United States. Have all the foreign, the foreign superstars versus the current guys, which would probably be ideal. And I heard some suggestions of having to be a larger pot and money wise, because this is supposed to be one of the greatest pickup games of all time. You know what I mean? Growing up, you used to see it was competitive. And it kind of been, it was competitive up until probably Kobe left, honestly. If we're being realistic, they played on a serious note when
Yeah,
Bean was in the All-Star game and so forth backwards in that situation. So man. I know you told me that his heel challenge was bad. I thought it might have went pretty good, but I didn't really visualize it honestly to say whether it was good or bad. I know I seen the dunk contest, 3-point shootout. It is what it is. Um, Dunk contest, I think, you spoke about it, brother, was at this point, man, you just go get the pro dunkers. No ifs,
yeah,
ands, buts about it. I feel like that's the only thing you're gonna sell tickets. The guys who actually sit here and come up with creativity and actually have, the creativity to be in this, put on the show. It's not that these guys don't, but I just don't think the guys in the NBA have the creativity that these guys that actually pro dunk
right.
to actually that they actually possess. So it's a very surprising situation we probably could do, brother. At this point, I'm about like I'm leaning on the fence what you said earlier, just doing away with it, giving a week off.
Yeah,
I mean, cherish that.
yeah, pretty much. I think one of the things that could add to the dunk contest, I'm gonna piggyback off what you said about the pro dunkers, is you could still have the all star or the superstar be a part of it. Like on the phone, I mentioned that you can have how they have how they have the coaches, Giannis and LeBron and stuff like that, or the All
Right,
Star coaches for the celebrity game. You can have your All Star or superstar like assistant, in terms of like passing the ball. Like I said, it would be cool to have a pro dunker and his teammate be LeBron, and LeBron does like a no look blindfolded bounce pass uh, from the 3 point line, right? I feel like that would garner more attention than having the players or who they are try to do something in dunk contest when they're not professional dunkers. They got what, like a week to practice, a couple of days of practice, a dunk. So I think you should give it to a person who his obviously does this as a career, does this as something professionally. I feel like you get a lot more creativity, you get a lot more pizzazz, and it gives them. I feel like it's gonna bring a spark back to the dunk contest, and it's also going to bring notoriety to the pro dunker, right?
right,
So
right.
at this point in time, you're like 2 steps away from it. I mean, the players in the dunk contest getting less and less noticeable each year. A lot of people didn't know who Matt McClung was, and I mean, for the simple fact that he was in the G League, right? So you're 2 steps away. You might as well do it. The All Stars or the Superstars aren't doing it, and hell, a G League affiliate or a G League player, and not putting that against G League, but G League player just won a dunk contest. You're 2 steps away from just making it just bring the pro
Absolutely.
dunkers, have a superstar person like assist with the dunk, be their team, and that way also it keeps the NBA involved in terms of like a team LeBron or a team Giannis or a team Ja. Um, hell, you might get a surprise dunk from them if like during the assist. So
Right.
I think there's a lot of things you can do to kind of make it more involved, uh, make it more better for the crowd. But it's now my suggestion for the 3 point contest. My suggestion is instead of having like the 6 or 8 best shooters, have the six or eight worst shooters in the league. But I feel like it would be more entertaining to
It
root
would be.
for Rudy Gobert trying to make threes. It would, it would be more entertaining trying to watch Rudy Gobert and Draymond Green shoot threes. Like you remember that when Kevin Hart had a
And
3 point
Draymond.
contest, bro.
Yeah,
It was hilarious watching them shoot. And I
yeah.
know it's kind of making fun of it at the expense of the player, but I mean, hell, I think it might be better than just talking just straight up shit about the All Star Weekend.
Yeah, that's
Like,
fair.
it's something that would be entertaining. I'm pretty sure a ton of people will tune in. They're like, bro, there's no way you really have the 6 worst shooters in the league trying to do a 3 point contest.
Yeah,
As well, you ain't got
the
nothing else to lose. So
stakes would be so high. Yeah,
and basically, or you can do a relay race, right? Have have the top 6 best 3-point shooters and team up with the top worst bottom 6 3-point shooters and relay race like a Minnesota. One person finishes and then the other person has to start and go back around. I think that would be more amusing to watch than the regular World contest that they have. I would enjoy it more. At least I had some type of competition between the two players or between the teams.
Clank. That's all I can hear.
Yeah,
Clank.
could you imagine a relay race with Klay Thompson and like Rudy Gobert on the same team? Like Klay Thompson just like yelling at Rudy to hit something. Like
It'd be like what we seen up there in when we hooped at LA Fitness that day. It'd be just like that.
yeah, man, might as well. I would enjoy it. I would watch it. So that's my suggestion for the dunk contest and the 3-point contest. Do away with the skills challenge, please. And just might as well do away with the All-Star game.
Yeah.
Keep the celebrity game. I think people enjoy the celebrity game, watching their favorite celebrities play, but excuse me, yeah, do away with that.
Yeah, just pretty much get the guys the guys you feel the all stars be all stars and leave it at that.
Exactly.
Man,
Or you could switch up the All-Star game and have like a 3v3 tournament.
Yeah, they everybody's very prone to that 1v1. I know Spencer Dinwiddie touched on it, and it does make sense though. A lot of guys probably won't participate only because they wouldn't want that title. If I take this L to this person, because that even creates even more of a debate that we already have about who's the better player than the third. But I mean, we know like it's a lot of guys on the underneath court. They would be on the underneath court. They will bust the guys that are the superstars as a 1v1 because 1v1 is a game of runs.
Yeah,
Just like basketball, it's a game of run. Like if a guy hits 6 straight, if he hits 6 straight, he missed. You get the ball back in your score. It's over with. And nail in the coffin.
yeah. But so, I don't even think. I think it would bring more debate and it would bring more, I guess, fun to the topics of 1v1s. But nobody's gonna sit here and say if let's just say Zach LaVine ends up winning a 1v1 tournament on the All-Star weekends, nobody gonna say he's the best person. He's never come close to the best player in the league.
Nah, but it'll become that 1v1 player situation. A lot of guys don't want to, hang that L in their head, in my opinion.
Yeah, too much pride on the line.
Yeah, that's a prideful thing.
Yeah, too much pride on the line. I think I would love it.
Yeah, that would be intense in my opinion. Ooh. Just because guys like KD, you have to force guys to turn into, really see what your game like.
Right.
Like guys like KD who 3-level scores, Bron, those guys like that who don't always just play with finesse. Like I would really want to see Giannis because I know he's a dominant force within the paint. Yeah. But it would definitely be exciting to see him versus somebody because I want to see how well you play away from the basket. When it's just you and that person, I would love to see that. Guys like Jokic.
7-second shot clock.
Yeah, guys like Jokic who don't have the bag, but they have, that'd be, how can you get it done?
Right. 7-second shot clock. No free throws, of course.
5 dribble max.
Yeah, 5 dribble max. I don't even think. Do you do make it take it, or do you do? I think.
Yeah.
Make it take is tough.
You got to go make it take. We grown men out here.
Make it take is tough. Oh,
we ain't never not played make it take.
Somebody catch fire. Somebody like a KD or like a Brandon Ingram who catch fire, shooting over everybody mid range. They're not even taking all their 5 dribbles.
Nah. Oh yeah. It's off the catch.
Off the catch.
KD shooting over everybody. B.I. shooting over everybody.
That's a fact. What's up, Mom Dukes? Mom T, how you doing? Appreciate you guys joining in. Yeah, nah, man. It's I definitely you think you make those changes, you have nothing to lose. The views have dropped each and every year. Go ahead, bring in the Pro-Am dunkers with the assistant superstars, keep the celebrity game, switch the 3-point contest to a relay race. Top best shooters teamed up with the top worst shooters, so you make the playing field even. And yeah, man, you changed. I feel like you changed that All-Star game to 1v1. Alex said 3v3 would be nice. Let each team have 3 players represent. Have a tournament that will take the whole weekend. Last game on Sunday. Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
That 3v3 would be decent though.
You
But
said what?
that 3v3 would be decent though.
Yeah. Yeah, I would enjoy it. It'd be like the big three, but with current best basketball players. Big three, see 3v3, what like 14-second shot clock. It's still got, I don't know. Would you give them the whole 24? Would you give them the whole 24 for a 3-on-3?
Nah.
I mean, you could run. I guess you could run a play or two. Maybe.
Yeah. But it's gonna be, I think, honestly, man, most of that shit gonna be pick and roll, pick and pop. It's gonna be probably pretty simple. And they're gonna turn a lot of whoever got the high end, get out the way.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. Yeah, nah. But I could see either or. The 1v1 or 3v3 tournament. Something needs to change. It's dreadful.
Yeah.
It's dreadful. The old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's broke.
It's broken. So fix it. So fix it now.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely ugly.
Same way, whatever change they made to the Pro Bowl need to happen to the NBA. Straight up.
I watched a little bit of Pro Bowl too. Didn't they have flag football in the Pro Bowl?
Yeah, it's flag football now, bro.
Yeah, they switched the flag, which is better on the players anyways. Because there was a reason to have the D-line offensive line. They won't do nothing but playing patty cake.
That's pretty much, yeah. So, yeah.
They was doing just a bunch of hand fight and that's it.
Last time I seen a competitive Pro Bowl is when Sean Taylor was living.
Yeah.
He was the only person out there really trying to hit people. Anybody.
That reminder, man. This is the Pro Bowl, man. You on vacation.
He's supposed to be anyway, bro. Like, he's supposed to be relaxing.
Yeah.
He definitely decleated me.
Exactly. Oh yeah, man. Make those changes to the All-Star game, man. You'll get the viewership back up. No doubt. No doubt in my mind you get the viewership back up. On the next topic, we gonna stick with basketball. That's a basketball time tonight. I'm tired of talking about football. I'm still hurting, I'm still healing. So, and there's nothing that's going on other than the Derek Carr and where Aaron Rodgers going. So
I'm sick of both of them.
You know Derek Carr coming to the Panthers, man.
Man, yo, on everything, Trey, yo. My word, bro. I will send you the longest voicemail memo cussing if Derek Carr signs this. First of all, we have enough Derek Carr. Start fresh, bro. Stop this shit, please.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't think Derek Carr is solid, bro, but it's like, bro, just start fresh. Give us something to be thankful for. It's too, like, it's too much talent, bro. We can't, like, why would you go get Derek Carr and then if we don't take a guy this year, we can take Caleb or Drake May next year? Like, come on, bro. Like, leave Derek Carr in the past. He get paid somewhere else. Spirit.
Yeah. They Tim sent that in the group chat. That was I was laughing at it. I was like, hey man, you might as well. Tim and everybody said the same thing. You gotta start over, start fresh.
Start fresh, bro.
Start fresh. Just don't draft Bryce Young.
Nah, just don't draft Will Levi.
Who?
Will Levi from Kentucky.
Oh, Will Levi? Yeah. They wanted the guys in the group chat wanted the quarterback from Florida.
Yeah, AR-15.
Yeah.
It's just because it's potential. Big arm, 2 minutes. It's like it's literally almost can't over 6'4", 6'5", 230. Probably in that 4-5 range, 40, big arm. And it's just like you got raw potential.
Yeah.
I really want CJ Stroud just because he's pro-ready, but
he ain't gonna drop that low. Y'all got to trade up.
Yeah, he gonna probably be gone at 4.
Yeah.
I think the Texans gonna take either Texas or Colts. And the Raiders take Will.
Colts. Please don't end that man's career in Texas. Please get out of there like Deshaun Watson did. But,
They finna trade BC. They're gonna trade Brandon Cooks. So You're gonna start getting young. I don't know, man. It might be something to be look forward to. That organization is that organization has been that way for a long time.
Yeah, no, it's definitely horrible. I wouldn't. Please don't do that to that man. Don't do that to that young black quarterback. Please don't.
Why you settle? Why you settle draft Bryce Young? Because they keep saying he's small.
That boy is tiny. That boy he is tiny. When they showed him standing next to Kyler Murray in that Ian commercial, I'm like, bro, there is no way.
He every bit of 5'10", 5'9".
Bro, they had him listen at 6 foot even at Alabama.
Oh yeah, they lie.
They had that he messed up doing that commercial. He should have never did it. Or he should have wear like Air Max or something.
Coach been doing that forever, bro.
Bro, first of all, 6 foot is already too short for a quarterback, really, for real. Then for it to be like, nah, you actually 5'10". At least Colin Murray has some type of weight on him.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, though, man, it's just the end of the day. If you play football, you play football. I don't think it really matters. I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying, but he has the smarts, he has the arm talent. Hey, I know it's gutsy, but he played in one of the biggest schools in the biggest conference. I don't think you can shy away from that, man. I think if you put him in a position to be successful, he showed his business successful. I get it, but you took a chance with Kyler Murray, and I think Bryce Young is better than Kyler Murray by landslide, as far as being a true quarterback.
As far as being a true quarterback, yes, I will agree. On the collegiate level, I wouldn't draft him in the first round.
Yeah, Bryce Young?
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
That's sick.
That
is sick as fuck. Excuse my French, brother. That is sick.
That is so
That's sick.
It's so tough, man. He's so tiny.
That's sick, brother.
Ooh, and only here's the thing. Here's my reasoning behind it. The reason behind it is because it's already a lottery pick when it comes to quarterbacks in the first round. To top on the size to that, man, you asking for a lot. I'm not taking nothing away from him talent wise, decision making, the smarts, the leadership.
That's tough,
man. That's they got him projected like top 3.
Yeah, he's supposed to eventually go 1.
So here's my question. My question is, he's kind of going to have the same disability that Kyler Murray has, kind of like a Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts goes through the same thing. When it comes to throwing the ball across the middle because you can't see over your offensive lineman. It's tough. It's tough.
I don't know, but I didn't see a lot of that we didn't see a lot of that at Bama though. All those guys are elite guys. So we
didn't. I don't think we saw a lot of throwing across the middle either. A lot of his throws were on the outside and deep balls.
I don't know, man. I seen some footage earlier today where he was using the middle of the field, man. But I understand the questioning in drafting him due to size. I do understand that truly because we're already in this point where guys are getting faster to the third. I understand that. I think the biggest thing is that and we always talk about it's all about who's on the staff, right? Who's going to put you in the best situation to be successful and put you in your place, right? So yeah, when you talk about being top 3 and those teams are horrible at the point in time, I do understand the questioning because Houston's a horrible team. Indianapolis is a very, as far as like coaching wise from last year's standards, not from what they got now, because we don't know. We know they got new guys, but we don't know, kind of their style or whatever it's going to be. But that's a lot to endure. So I understand it. I just think for me, I always go to the point of turning on film. Like I always been that person personally, because I know guys who run 4.3s and they suck. You know what I mean? Like everybody was saying, well, a guy running 4.3, you're supposed to take him all the time. I don't want the guy that runs 4.3. Give me the receiver that runs the 4.5, that runs the entire route tree, that has, 5'8", 5'9" size, but he gets open. That's what I want. I don't give a damn about you. Like John Ross. I don't give nothing against John Ross, but you're fast, but that's all you are.
Yeah.
Trey Archer, guys like that, So I definitely understand your point. I just that you said first round. Good God Almighty.
Yeah, I couldn't see him. I couldn't see him. So a couple of things. I don't want to take anything from his. The only reason I wouldn't draft him so high, I'm not taking anything from his ability to throw, ability to read the field, like I said, leadership, his accuracy. I'm not taking away from none of that because the guy can play football. We see it at Alabama. Only thing that I have to come into question is at some point in time, and not that many players have been able to do it. Like you think of a Devontae Smith with the Eagles type of situation, or Deshaun Jackson, right, or Chad Ochocinco or Marvin Harrison, like the skinny wide receivers. Like they're like, okay, cool. I can most likely avoid hits for the most part because I see them coming. I see them coming because my quarterback's not putting me in danger. Right, you really don't run those players across the middle, and for them to get hit with a middle linebacker, right? I for the most part with the Eagles this year, the person running the most slants was AJ Brown, right? He could take a hit going across the middle. He kind of kept Devontae Smith out of harm's way. It's I think, like I said, I'm not taking that away from him, his ability to play football, and I get it because a lot of people said the same thing about Devontae Smith and his size too. But it's gonna be what makes me nervous the most. It's gonna be not only the draft stock in terms of how highly drafted you, but the 350-pound lineman that lays on you during a sack. It's like it's hard to watch, and that's the only thing when I talk about his size. Don't get me wrong, his size doesn't hinder him from playing football. And like you said you watched, you saw film where he can throw it across the middle. So I retract that. I retract that statement. It's the how many times can you get sacked before it becomes a problem?
That's fair.
And that's only the the thing for me when it comes to his size. If it wasn't for some reason he might have kind of that to knowing to when he's going to get hit. I don't know how Devontae Smith does it, but I've seen him get laid out and he just hops back up. Right. Yeah. The same with Ocho Cinco, the same with Marvin Harrison. Deshaun Jackson was fragile. He was fragile. I mean, he got hit. It was gone.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, man, it's just that I don't know how long you can last from getting hit by these grown men. You kind of had some injury issues in Alabama,
right?
And so that's the only thing with the size. I'm not gonna take that away from you.
No. That's definitely respect 100%. Like I said, man, I guess to me at this point, like I just turn to that point of like, what does the film say? You know what I mean? Like I have to because we've seen so many guys go through the drafts and they have all these freakish athlete numbers and they just are average guys, below average guys, right?
Right.
So, I definitely understand what your standpoint on why you would hesitate on making that decision. I definitely understand that.
And at the same time, I'm just a dude doing a podcast on YouTube. That's why I'm not an NFL GM or NFL scout because I was sure enough a huge Carson Wentz fan, and then I was not on the Jalen Hurts train when he got drafted. So shows you how much I actually know about NFL quarterbacks. I was wrong. I was wrong with both of them initially. Absolutely wrong. I sung Carson Wentz praises, boy. Couldn't tell me nothing wrong. Good God Almighty! Now he about to be out of a job.
Mm-hmm. He's a backup from here on out if he get a job.
Man, I don't think he's even gonna let him be a backup from here on out. I don't think it can. Hey, he can come to the Carolina Panthers.
No, he can come to where he's at now, probably home. It's home. Home is better than anything. How much money he make? How much money he make with y'all?
A lot.
He good. Invest. He's great.
It was like $100 million extension, like a 2-3 year $100 million extension. So he was going to be making around like it was like 120 something like that because I remember he's going to be making around like almost 30 million.
Okay.
A year.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah.
He was absolutely expensive. So.
He should have stayed in Indianapolis.
He didn't want him.
I know.
They didn't want him. We didn't want him. They didn't want him. It's not.
What do you go 9-7? What do you go 9-7 8 in the AFC South that year? That's because
they were one game off from making the playoffs when they lost to the Jaguars.
Yes, right. Because you said they lost in they lost that last game, right?
They lost that last game.
That was the one, yeah.
And it was on his shoulders. So they threw like 2 interceptions.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember we discussed that. I mean, on the show actually.
And you know how hot you got to be as a franchise to be like, that's all we needed to see. 1 year, that's all we needed to see.
Matt Ryan got the same treatment. Matt Ryan got benched.
We turned Carson Wentz into AJ Brown.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think him playing like 70% of the snaps, we got the Colts first round draft pick.
Yeah.
We turned that to AJ Brown. Shout out to you, Carson. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Now we just got to sign Jalen Hurts. So hopefully he don't kill us. I pray he don't kill us.
I don't think he will.
Just can we like do like a 6-year deal and we stretch that millions and millions and millions we give
you? Cause you get it, bro. Like being what was Jalen Jackson? Second round, right?
Yeah.
Second round. I'll play his contract completely. He's due for money. So like
the amount of money he's due for
is remarkable.
It's up there. Top three in terms of the highest paid player in the league.
Yeah, so you gotta hope. Yeah, no. So you gotta hope that he has a good heart and that he's more so about winning than getting paid.
I pray. We can keep you for a long time, Jake.
You get it, brother. You get the longevity.
We ain't gonna be able to afford nobody.
If he break the bank, it's over with.
Oh yeah. He break the bank, it's over. I think I just. How long ago did I look up that? It's a stat that shows top paid quarterbacks and then the Super Bowls. So I think Patrick Mahomes won that first Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So in his rookie deal, then after the second Super Bowl appearance, he got signed. He made that huge contract, but his contract is stretched out
10 years.
It doesn't hurt the team. And
right.
Like he's not going nowhere. He's gonna have to do something drastic.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to slap an old lady in a Walmart parking lot for them to get rid of him. And it's gonna have to be on 4K. They still might defend him.
It was Jackson.
Yeah, it was Jackson. Like it has to be on 4K, 6 different angles for them to even do something with him. He's not going nowhere. And I mean, so you don't overpay your quarterback. You don't overpay your running back, right? I think the last 10 Super Bowl winners, the highest paid running back was like $2.5 million. That was Leonard Fournette. All your money goes to your defense line, your offensive line. That's where you pay in terms of where your money's going. Because
that's how you win football games, the trenches.
That's how you win football games. Yes, in the trenches. So you can always draft a running back. Those are always replaceable. And if the quarterback gonna kill you on the contract, you can't afford that offensive defensive line. They expensive.
Oh, for sure. Them boys get paid.
So, and that goes the same thing with like wide receivers when they get overpaid, right? Safeties when they get overpaid. I think the people who deserve. I'm not saying anybody's more deserving than others, but you definitely can't win a championship and a Super Bowl ring without an offensive defensive lineman.
Mm-hmm.
We showed it this one. The reason why the Kansas City Chiefs won the last one is because we couldn't touch Patrick Mahomes. We couldn't get to him. We couldn't sniff him. I think we pressured him twice, and one of them was on accident.
Shut up, bro. Oh, accident. Yeah, relax.
I think it pays to put money in your offensive line and your defensive line because they had Jalen Hurts running for his life. I don't understand where my offensive line went. I don't understand with nobody. The only person out there playing was Jalen Hurts and 5 other people off. I think we could have played better defense. I don't know what Jonathan Gannon was calling. I don't understand after the first quarter not getting no pressures on him, not even touching him. You might want to start blitzing. Chance it. Please take a chance on this.
Well, he only on one foot.
He only on 1 foot. Obviously the 4-man pressure get to him, but I digress because A lot of people say it was that one phone, that one call. It's like you couldn't sniff him. Couldn't sniff him. I think
You
he
play.
could have been on like a Tide commercial with his jersey. So yeah,
You play 60 minutes, man. I've always we talked about it, bro. For me personally, and I know like you know as well. I've always hated that this one play. No, it did, bro. You play 60 minutes of football. Yes, I understand you.
ooh, not our defensive line. I
I'm
think
just,
oh, you saying in general? Oh,
I'm just
okay,
saying in general.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I think we
Nah,
played like a quarter, maybe.
yeah, I'm just saying in general. Like you, everybody like pointing the finger at one particular play. You can't do that, bro. This is football. Like you have many of opportunities.
Yeah,
Think about the fumble. I mean, it's another one. That's
21-7.
right. Things happen.
21-7. Yeah, nah. Thinking about the fumble, thinking about the fact that we couldn't guard nobody, thinking about the Darius Slade panicking for his life, trying to switch over to the safety, which I couldn't understand.
Two number one corners trying to guard a bunch
Boy,
of role player receivers
boy,
outside of TK.
shout out to Andy Reeves again. Every single one of them people open. Every play day was somebody was that was the perfect play calling. We couldn't do that. We couldn't play man. We couldn't play zone.
Did y'all play
What
the
a time.
y'all play the Jaguars this past year?
Yeah,
So I seen a footage where that exact same play scored on multiple times. The Jaguars ran, they scored the same. They scored at you guys too.
yeah.
So it was something that wouldn't have made an adjustment. So I don't know, man. I
Who
don't know
made the
why.
adjustment? I'm
I
so
said something
glad.
like
I'm
nobody
so
made the
glad
adjustment.
Gannon is going. I'm like, bro, get out, please. I'm so glad he's gone. I was so mad that we never blitzed the whole season. We were the bottom of the league in terms of blitz. I get it, man. The front four is getting pressure by himself. I get it, but when we not getting pressure, he is just getting down.
That's one of those situations. That's one of those
Oh,
situations where numbers lie because you guys had what is it 78 sacks in the team? What is it 78 sacks in the front,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And you say that and you think about it, or you say that to out loud. People are like, oh yeah, they don't need to blitz. And you'd be like, let's play football, and that's what happens. So,
Yeah, no, we definitely need to blitz because any team that it didn't matter who, it didn't matter what quarterback, and that's why I wasn't sold on C.J. Gardner Johnson because sometimes under do lie. It didn't matter what quarterback, it didn't matter who the team was. If we didn't get pressure on the quarterback, they were lighting up. They were lighting up our secondary
the
like
back end, yeah.
crazy. I'm like, God damn. I could have sworn, man. Like I said, it starts with your defensive line. Because without that D line, if we didn't have that D line creating so much pressure and so much havoc in the backfield, Darius Slade and James Bradbury wouldn't have the season they had at all.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They would have got cooked the whole season. We saw
Yeah,
it. We saw it happen this season. But if I do blame on somebody, I won't blame on Jonathan Gannon because he was gone. So. Good
that's
luck
fair.
with who? Colts. He's with the Colts.
Arizona Cardinals.
Cardinals. What is he? Is he just going to be? There's no way he's calling plays.
He's AC. He might call defensive plays. Might.
Yeah. I can see him calling defensive plays. There's no way
Might.
he's calling offensive
Not
plays.
him.
He need to get that up too because we didn't. We do shit.
He needs to just be a head coach. Like, just be a head coach. Just, maintain that title, oversee. Let other guys do that. It's better for your health. It's better for your success. Because they're gonna be what? They're gonna be without Colt McCoy and Kyler Murray for the first 6 weeks. So they gotta find a quarterback.
You got your Hopkins staying?
Huh? Last I heard it was Jacksonville.
The Eagles. I'm hoping. He need everybody. We still need more people. We can't afford them.
I think it was like Jacksonville, us, and it was somebody else.
Yeah. I hope we draft a running back. I'm tired of Miles Sanders.
Yeah, I seen something about Miles Sanders coming to Charlotte.
I'm tired of Miles Sanders. I'm so tired of Miles Sanders, and not because it's not because he's not a good running back, but I want a nasty running back. I want like a Tony Pollard. Like
Yeah,
who's
you want the versatility.
hit the
Yeah,
hole hard. Stop the
yeah.
pass. That's why we leaned on Kenny Gainwell so much in the second half of the season.
Downhill.
Hit the hard. I mean, hit the
Yeah.
hole hard. Keep it pushing.
Downhill. Yeah. Downhill. Well, ain't all that dancing. That's it. That's why I miss CMC so much.
Hmm.
That was one person, even though he had the wiggle, he didn't use it unless he had to.
And hit it hard. Keep it pushing. Please keep it pushing. So yeah, now hopefully we drop the running back. If not, I could stick with Kenny Gainwell for one more year and then drop the running back.
Absolutely.
We'll be absolutely fine. But switch it back to the NBA. I don't know how we got off on that the soapbox of the NFL at the present point in my life. Switch it back to the NBA. Nikola Jokic, Hall's favorite player in the league. He's a Denver Nuggets fan. Is set to win his third straight MVP, leading MVP role. 3 years and I'm so tired of watching this man win MVPs. I can't take nothing away from him because he's a straight monster.
Yeah.
It's like, dang, bro. Like you're winning MVPs. I don't think I've ever seen him jump.
Shut up, man. But that's respectfully, yeah. Fair enough.
You seen Jokic jump?
It's my
I think he
destiny.
did. I think
He did a dunk.
He did that one. I don't think he get off the ground when you do dunks.
He dunked and he dunked. This might have been last season. Barely.
Nah, you seen it stuff. You seen it stuff.
This might have been last season. I remember him dunking.
I ain't never seen him dunk.
I seen him dunk one time. I want to say it was last year. Last season. Let me see if I can find it. Go ahead, brother. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, brother.
Digging in the archives. Here we go. Don't know about them. Hoss can probably find one video of him dunking.
So that see him jump.
Have you?
I want to say it was last.
Oh, so have you seen Jokic jump before? Don't lie to me and say you have. Don't lie. But yeah, so Nikola Jokic is currently the favorite for MVP. He has a number one seed in the West, right? Is he averaging a triple double for the season? I think he
30, 10, and 12, I think, right?
30, 10, and 12 is tough. 30, 10, and 12 is tough, and to have the number one seed. So I don't understand why Kendrick Perkins said he was stat pad, which is crazy.
Because he's just a natural born hater.
He is. He's starting to be a natural born hater because Huss said he got 20 dunks on the year.
I mean, I could have sworn I said it though.
Bro, that oh man, 20 dunks on the year out of 60 games is
and dominating.
One dunk for every 3 games is nasty work. One dunk for every 3 games is crazy.
Yeah, it's
for you to be a favorite MVP.
Killing. Not only are you the favorite, but you killing.
Killing. Triple double and barely coming off the ground, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. I do like watching him play basketball. I'm not gonna lie. It gives me hope that us unathletic players can be good in the league because I can't jump either.
Andre Miller plays 20 years in the league.
So and you know, I wish I could see the court how Jokic sees it because he plays so slow. Like,
yeah,
I need to get to that point in my life where I just play slow and it don't even matter. It don't even matter. I could just play how I want to play. Man, you said, let's see, Jokic is at 24.6 points. And 11, almost 12 rebounds and 10 assists. Oh my God.
25, 12, 10. number one seed in the West. Just and I think I think the Bucks are overall number one seed in both conferences, but I think they.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the end of the day, man, like, I mean, yeah, we don't want to see him. Like last year, I still think JoJo should have won it. That's just being honest, but that's my head there. But I mean, you can't take away from what Nicola's doing. I mean,
Oh my God, no.
we have to accept it. Yeah, we talk our noise on here, bro, but we really just be like, damn, bro, you just want to see somebody else win it. But at the end of the day, you got to give credit where credit is due.
I like giving Hoss a hard time.
Yeah, I know.
Simply because it's Hoss, and then on top of that, like it's really you kill me if the man don't jump. Hoss really said 20 dunks this year.
That's crazy.
He gonna end with 25 dunks. That's gonna be the crazy part. He gonna end with 25 dunks. And I think a lot of people do need to kind of sit back and look at it because I think JJ Redick said, over the past couple of years, it's changed, right? I think when Derrick Rose won his MVP, he was averaging 25 points and KD was averaging like 27. There's only one player that was like, the scoring leader averaged 27. That was KD, right? Mm-hmm. And then you look at it now, it's like, well, damn. Like the top 11 almost players, Kyrie at 11 is averaging 26.7. But top 10, they're all averaging 27 or higher. You get to number 7 at LeBron at 29.5. And then top 5 are all averaging 30 or higher. So
what's really top 5? JT.
Luka at number 1 at 33, which is crazy.
Yeah.
33. Oh my God. That's insane.
He's another guy grounded.
Yeah, but he got like one dunk every 2 games.
Yeah, he get up. But I'm saying his game is grounded. Yeah. He got 34 points and 2 points are on the punch.
Joel Embiid at 33 at number 2, Damian Lillard at 32. Get out of that game, please. Giannis at 31 and SGA at 31. Yeah, JoJo's I believe a young man, I can't recall his name, but he was on the podcast last year. We was talking about our favorite players under 25.
Yeah, SGA.
SGA was one of I can't remember who that person was. He's someone of like Nostradamus
team
when it comes to sports. I can't think of his name right now. But I know the Clippers are looking at SGA like, damn.
Right.
Paul George. How we end up with the OKC Thunder team? We end up with and Paul George. I know Kawhi hating over there.
At this point, Kawhi just trying to get out of the season. I feel like he's just trying to get out of his career this time.
Yeah.
When did he start? Am I losing it, bro? But when did he start taking hezzy trades and transition trades? Is this something that's more recent? Because
it's definitely something that's more recent.
He's taking these on the regular.
You got to. You ain't got no point this time. And we don't have time for mid-range shots no more.
That game against Sacramento, bro, when he went for 40?
Yeah. I wish he played for the Lakers.
I ain't never seen Big Y get out like that with the Rock, bro.
I lied because we couldn't have AD and Kawhi. I would never see my stars play. Hell, I don't see my stars play now with LeBron and AD. So it wouldn't be no different. It would be no different. It wouldn't be no different at all.
Yeah, slew full of role players, huh?
Paul said 25 in the ring.
Who getting the ring? The Nuggets?
Yeah, the Nuggets.
Hey, H Boogie, you my dog. My dog, 150 grand. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. if they win, I guess we gotta wind it down, bro, because I just don't have no faith in them winning the ring.
I think the only team that can give them hell is the Lakers in the West.
And you talk about it because of front court play, because nobody can truly stop Nikola.
Right. He said, Paul said, I'm crying. He's 13 or 14 on dunker tips.
That's funny.
He's 14 dunks in
60 games.
My man went from one dunk every 3 games to one dunk every 4 games now. Like, man, it's that boy right there. Yeah, I think he's gonna have. I think um I don't think they're not gonna have a lot of trouble in the West in terms of the playoffs. Because I mean, you got Nurkic in Portland trying to guard, uh, trying to guard him. The Stifle Tower in Minnesota. Jokic's gonna get him 40.
And at this point, he's just pretty much banging up. At this point, they just because that becomes playoffs become a scheme. It's gonna become force everybody else to beat you. Nicole can't.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So
That's a fact.
are we gonna see Jamal Murray at the bubble? Are we gonna see Michael Porter Jr. miss the ill-advised shots? Because that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna chuck them. So I think that's gonna be the formula. Can other guys help you win? But that's pretty much always been the formula. Because Nicolo's gonna be Nicola regardless.
A healthy Sun teams can give a run for their money because you simply got KD, right?
Right.
That's tough. Um, I think the Grizzlies are still too young and too inexperienced, and they cannot
Absolutely.
win. They cannot win on the road. Oh my god,
Nah.
they cannot win on the. They are 11-18 on the road. They win at home. They're 26-5.
That's
They
disgusting.
they cannot win on the.
They can't close games. That's what it is. They can't close games on the road.
Yeah, and it's just being young.
Yeah.
Just being experienced. Uh, um, the Kings.
Another young team. It's
Another
pretty
young
much
team.
another young
Suns, the
team.
Suns at the fourth seed. Like I said, I'll give it a competitive that's a competitive 7-game series because it's
Yeah.
KD if he's healthy.
No, I
A
don't.
healthy Warriors team, that's tough
Yeah.
because they got the experience
Hmm.
and chasing Klay Thompson and Steph Curry around that is not fun. That's not fun for anybody.
For anybody. Yeah, I don't have too much faith in the Mavs because they can't stop nobody. Can't stop a soul.
Oh my god, yeah, they can play any
They're the same. They can't stop a soul, and that's gonna be the formula to their nightmares. Like, yeah, getting caught is cool now, but y'all can't guard nobody.
Um, you got the Timberwolves. I mean, like I said,
And that's a
they got the
4 inch.
best paint defender in the league.
That's what he is, right?
I can't stand that man. Oh my god, who keeps voting? Was he an all star this past year?
He better no, he was not an all-star this year.
Hold on, let me see.
He should have not been all-star this year. I think he was all-star. He was hurt. I think he was hurt to me. I think he was hurt for like 20 games.
Please, please, he couldn't have made the all star. He couldn't have made the all star game.
I don't think he really made it.
Um, okay, thank God he didn't make it. Oh my god, I was gonna have a lot of stuff to say. At this point in time, he paying somebody. He's absolutely paying somebody to make it. But yeah, no, man, it's I don't think they're gonna have a lot of trouble. Even like a fully healthy Pelicans, I don't see them. And so really the only team is the Lakers, and that's simply because a healthy LeBron James, you can't ever count him out, and a healthy AD, can give Nikola Jokic some type of troubles. But the key word is healthy, and currently both of my stars are not. LeBron James is out indefinitely. I don't know how long that's going to be, and that is the term indefinitely. We just don't know.
Is it a broken foot?
2 or 3 weeks. They say it's a soul, like the soul in his foot.
I seen he was in a boot.
So,
Said he heard it pop.
AD, I think he was stepping off the bus and tripped and twisted his ankle.
Please tell me you're telling the joke.
I'm telling a joke, but it's close.
It's almost believable because it's who he is as a person.
And he got injured in the air. When he hurt his foot in the air, that's when I realized he reached a new high of being injury prone.
Does he become a what if at this point?
Huh?
Does he become a what if at this point?
Oh, what if what?
Like because I mean, even despite being superstar caliber player, right? MVP level and being a champion. suffered a lot of injuries thus far. He suffered a lot of injuries thus far. And like if he was able to stay healthy this second third, could they have riddled off more rings in this sense? So does he become a what if like in that category of guys who, suffer injuries like Grant Hill, Brandon Roy, and stuff like that, even though he has, rings, all-star appearances, and so
on? If I would have in college used my refund check to put stocks in Tesla, then yeah, I guess he could be a winner. I mean, it's just you living in an imaginary fantasy at this point in time. Just watching him play on the bench. Yeah, he has to get put in that category. I mean, there's no other way you could put in that category because when healthy, he averages what like 26, 25, 26, like
yeah.
2.5 blocks and almost double-digit rebounds. I mean, he will be considered, and that's why everybody says it. When healthy, he's a top 5 player. He would be considered a top 5 player in the league simply because of both ends of the court.
Mm-hmm.
Give you what you want, what you need, day in, day out. If he was healthy, my God, if he was healthy, I don't think the Pelicans never trade him. I mean, I would never trade AD. You get a 6'10 and a half, 6'11, big who can play guard at sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I say it all the time. He's kind of a more bigger KD with less handles. Like he can do it all, especially offense, and he's a great rim protector. Mm-hmm. So I don't think the Pelicans even trade him. I wouldn't. I'm gonna just hold on to him. Mm-hmm. Hold on to him and then draft Zion and just have a tandem. Just go crazy. Everybody just go crazy. But I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of stuff on social media, man. I don't know. It's kind of getting to the point where I don't know if I want Anthony Davis anymore. I mean, I enjoyed him while he's been here, but damn, like I've seen AD on the bench more than I've seen him
play on the court. Yeah.
And it's like, bro, Jesus Christ. At some point in time, you got to cut your losses. You got to be able to move on.
You got to cut ties, man. I mean, they're like, when I see you on the bench, when I see you on the court, and we need you in order to win, and we're talking about playing 82 games, you play 30, if that. I don't know.
So we're at. Hold on, let me go back to the stats. Let's go to his. So this year, he has played in 38 games out of 60, right? Are we at 60? Yeah, we got 20 games left. 62. So he's played almost half his games he's missed. Which I don't understand because in New Orleans, 64 rookie year, 67, 68, 61, 75, 75, 56. His last year with New Orleans, because he set out. He's about to get traded. But then it goes from 62, right, to 36, 40. It's like, God damn. Like, I really can't believe I only watched you play 40 games last season. And the season before that, I can't believe I only watched you play 36.
You say it all the time, though, right? Best ability is availability, and you're never available. So why?
I can't understand with the talent on the bench.
I understand. And I understand you're talented, but at the end of the day, like you said, you gotta cut you gotta cut ties at some point in time, though. You got to. There is LeBron James getting no younger. You aren't getting any younger. We can't progress with the roster we have because you guys are. I don't know. It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
We gave up the house and the kitchen sink in order to get you guys. So all the youth we had is elsewhere playing well or just playing. So at this point, man, you blow this. I'm with you, dog. You blow it up and start over.
We got we got what we asked for in terms of bubble.
Absolutely.
And everybody, a lot of people say it's the bubble, it's the bubble. Years from now, nobody will care that it's the bubble.
Even though,
Uh, um, they would just say Anthony Davis is a champion, right? And LeBron James has four.
all right,
So it's kind of the same aspect. We're gonna look back. We're gonna look back on Russell Westbrook's career. Like, how the fuck was he like? How was he ever bad? We talked about. So, people will forget it. You'll forget context, and it'll wash over, and the numbers will stay. But God told Mighty, yeah, he at the last two seasons averaging 37 games or 38 games played is crazy. Um, he might reach 52. I think that's the most games I think he's only gonna play 52 games. We got 20 games left. I say he only plays in 10.
that's respectable.
He's gonna hit maybe 50, 52 games. I give him 12 more games.
Bron's out indefinitely. So the chances are him coming back in the next 20 games, slim to none. You
LeBron
think
ain't coming. LeBron ain't coming back unless we make the playoffs.
right? So you had to make
Unless
the
we,
playoffs. You
unless
had to
we
be in
make
the hunt. Yeah, you had to be in that on the brink of eighth seed in order
no,
to in order for him to come back. So pretty much at the end of the day, you're chalking this up to an L because if he only plays 10 games out of 22, can't win those games without one of those guys, either of those
yeah,
guys.
yeah,
Mm,
and I think
that's
we
disgusting word.
I think we trade him. Pray that we get something, and I'm pretty sure we will because it's
All right.
AD. And not lose out on how valuable he is, right? So somebody's out there. There's a team's gonna be out there, right? And be like willing to trade a star player and a draft pick for Anthony Davis. Um, let's not walk away empty-handed and wait till he's a free agent, please, because it's or
When is your free agent? The year after next?
let's see.
Because you guys extended him, right? I
Yeah, we extended him.
think it's 2 years.
So it is. He has a player option in 2024.
Next. Okay.
So it's the season 2022-2023 right now. Next season will
So
be 2023-2024. We'll still have him in
okay.
a contract.
So
And then
20
2024-2025
it's a
is
player
his
option.
player option.
Yeah, I got
So I think next season we trade him and
you. Trade him in the offseason. Yeah, trade him in the offseason.
yeah, hope trade him in the off season and we get something back. Because good God Almighty, good God Almighty, it's been absolutely horrendous. We got a shot. That's a crazy. That's the part that hurts me the most. That we have a shot to make it.
She
We
guys
got a.
back 3 games.
I'll say you wouldn't be so worried if LA had D'Angelo Russell. Yeah, you're right. I think we would be fine, but D'Lo alone, yeah, it's not it. We're gonna need another star. It's not it. We're young. We can play defense now. Better shooting, but I'm gonna need at least I need one of them back. I need Anthony Davis or LeBron James back to help with this final push. Cause I think every game, if I'm not mistaken, uh let's look at the schedule. I think the final games of the season are against teams that are also pushing for like tough
Yeah,
playoff position. For
yeah.
like Minnesota, Golden State, Memphis. Um, I don't know what it looks like in the East in terms of Toronto, New York, but New Orleans, like that's going to be important to them. It's going to be important to Dallas, OKC again. Like we got some Eastern, some Western Conference teams, the Clippers, Utah, Minnesota. that is it's gonna be very like we're they're also gonna be playing for playoff seed. So it's not gonna be, hey, we already
Yeah.
got the first seed and third seed locked up, first, second, third seed locked up. We can cruise into the playoffs. Like, now we're gonna be that's an uphill battle. Uphill. It's doable. We need one of them. I'm gonna cry about this in the car. But we gonna need one of them. We need something. Um uh but yeah, no. Most definitely. I see go back to the Nicole Yogi thing. Winning MVP, averaging triple double was crazy. Number one seed in the West. Only thing he's missing is ring.
Yeah. All the chips have to fall in the right place in order to get a ring, though. It's always gonna
I'll
be
say I'll say without AD and LeBron, we're basically the Orlando Magic. It's a fact. I can't lie and say we're not. We are the Orlando Magic without LeBron and AD. I can't watch basketball because my two best players are injured. Football hurt my feelings. Uh, Duke is not playing well, and it's like, bro, let's see. What's sports? I gotta find
get your
what's
NHL team.
what's the best NASCAR driver out right
Awesome.
now.
Awesome. Yeah.
Oh man, I need a champion. I need a winner. That's what I need. Cause man, this ain't it. I
A
feel
lot
like
of positive hang your hat on though, brother. Philly, even though they lost, they had a very promising season. Hey, before like we said before you got Jalen Hurts. You could be like the Carolina Panthers and be in search for a whole damn team. You don't know what you want to do. You don't know if you want to be a good football team, an average football team, or you want to sign Derek Carr, motherfucker. I hope we don't sign Derek Carr, bro. I pray we don't sign Derek Carr.
see, you don't know what you want to do. You want to be
Like, I really don't want Derek. It's not like I said earlier, bro. It's not I don't think he's a good quarterback. I just start fresh. Why is that such a hard thing to do? You got an old vet quarterback now, Sammy D. Use him for the time being. Put AR-15 in there or CJ Stroud and be done with it.
I don't think they want to start over because you go through that. The I think at the end of the day, we have to remember it's a business. You don't want to
Yeah.
put your franchise through losing money for a season or two because y'all just horrible.
Shit,
I think
we've
that's
been
what I think.
losing. What's different now? I mean, at the end of the day, bro, whoever's gonna be, first of all, if it's CJ Stroud or Bryce Young, right? Let's just
Oh
be
God.
honest. If it's either one of those guys, they're gonna play within like week 6. We know this for a fact because they
What
are we know this for a fact. So and even with that, there's a chance that Anthony Richardson can play within the first 8 weeks to 10 weeks too, depending on depending on how the situation goes. We are too talented. We got a lot of talent. We gave up um, CMC, which is always gonna be painful to talk about. And our defense is very stout. Like we have the formula right now. If you don't want them to be uh, uh, a project. I mean, none of these guys are a project because they didn't even throw them to the wolves and tell them to figure it out. But you got like I like Frank. I like Frank Wright. I like the entire staff that we put in possession, put in place. Deuce Staley, Caldwell, and those other guys. Like, man, just make us happy. Like as fans, it was something. The NFC South stinks as a whole. Mariota got released, so they're going to start a rookie quarterback unless LJ don't sign and they, that whole thing. But Andy Dalton and Jameis Winston, we worry about. Yeah, right. And you talk about Kyle Trask going to be the starting quarterback for the Tampa Bay Bucks. Come on, bro. Move up, take CJ Stroud, be done with it.
be done with it. Hall said that if Jokic gets a ring, what does this mean for him all time? What about now? Is he not a top 5 player in the league?
Stop 20. 25.
No, top 5 player in the league right now.
Oh, in the league right now.
In the league right now, is he not top 5 player in the league?
Oh, no, he's top 5 in the league right now. Did he not be?
I don't understand how he not. Who got him? Who got him any lower?
I know. He got a reason not to be.
Give me You mean Luca?
Yeah,
Giannis?
yeah.
The best guard in the league right now is Damian Lillard.
He's always in the top. He's always in this conversation when he's healthy.
Jokic and
JT.
yeah, JT.
JT gonna probably be your fifth.
Yeah, yeah. Give me JT. Yeah.
And this is because Steph is hurt, Braun is hurt, AD's hurt, right? So if anybody says you're not top five, you're a damn fool.
I mean, even if LeBron James is
Even if this guy's, he's still probably sitting there. He's still sitting at 4 or 5.
yeah, he's still saying 4 or 5. I don't think that makes a difference. I don't think that changes.
JoJo, we forgot about JoJo. You got to put JoJo in there.
So hold on, let me do this.
No, you don't have to put JoJo in there. JoJo will probably be 6.
Yeah, yes.
Is that third in the East?
They're third in the East. Yeah. Give me. I would take my best player in the league right now is probably Giannis. I'm not gonna take anybody over Giannis.
Nah,
Because it's both sides of the court.
it's proven. Yeah, it's the same.
I'm not taking nobody Giannis. At number two, give me Luca. Number 3, give me Jokic. Then Dame. Then Jason Tatum. That'd be my five.
Yeah, JoJo was still on the outskirts.
Yeah.
If you said my far as individual players, yeah, JoJo was still on the outskirts, right there.
And the Jokic and Luka Doncic is switchable.
I tell you what,
He made an argument simply because he has his team in a better position right now, a way better position. I'll take it.
I think I would slide. I would think I would slide JT in front of Damon. I'm a Dollar fan, and I think that brink spot of 5 and 6 would probably be fluctuating between JoJo and Dame because I cannot take away from what JoJo's doing, scoring 30 a night and averaging to 10 boards and 4 assists. Even though Dame is playing lights out, JoJo definitely has a team in the playoff position. So
Yeah.
I think you have to sit JoJo at 5 comfortably, and Dame at 6, which is fair.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
I could do that. Give me Giannis first, Jokic second, Tatum third, JoJo fourth, and Dame and Luka
JoJo
fight
back.
for that.
Yeah, Luka.
Dame and Luka fight for that 5th spot. But yeah,
that's fair. That's
as
fair.
I said, the only reason why I'm taking Giannis in that one simply because on both ends of the court. Winning three MVPs, averaging 15 dunks a season is crazy.
Oh yeah, when you really put that in perspective, it's nuts. 14 dunks, and I'm averaging 25, 12, and 10.
Oh,
shooting 39% from 3, and damn near 50 from inside the arc.
You getting done up all slow work, all slow, methodical.
No bag.
Watching water ball work. Like that's the work you're done on.
Bro, I know Jokic fancy. His fancy footwork is on Hall of Fame.
Craziness. Crazy thing about it is he gonna win 3 VPs and don't even care about it. He gonna take this shit back to his hometown. Where's he from?
Serbia, right?
Serbia. He's gonna take this shit back to his hometown and put that shit next to his he said he cared more about his wasn't his horse winning the trophy. It was one of his livestock back home.
He's just playing basketball, so he go back home.
Yeah. He was like yeah, I think he was more excited to win one of his contests back home with his livestock. He won't care nothing about that MVP.
We got trio.
Yeah, trio. He gonna have trio, not care about not single.
Not now one of them. Only thing he care about horses in the ring.
Be crying over not making the All-Star game, let alone miss out on MVP. I know niggas is hating.
Hard. Wow.
Like, bro, I don't even. You had what? Haiti crying MVP speech. Russell Westbrook, like it's like, bro, they had Just all these people so honored, so happy to win MVP. Jokic is like, yeah, take this back home. I'm gonna ride my carriage, my donkey carriage, and show my town my MVP trophy. That's about
And
it.
I'll be back start of the season to do it all over again.
Yeah, that's about it. That his two MVP trophies, his mama probably got it. Like
Oh
he, you
yeah.
know, his mom probably got it back home.
You know it's funny, it's dust on it.
Yeah, yeah, it's on a coffee table.
It's a look, they're using that as a prop. It ain't it's got something over it. Probably got a piece of sheet over it or something like that.
Yeah. It holds down the newspaper from flying away.
Yeah, they probably want the old family. They got one of them. They got something over the table and it just sit right in the middle just to keep the table.
That's
Let slide on the table.
Cloth.
Yeah, that's it. There it is.
Yeah. Keep the door open.
Yeah, not a doorstop. Little when he bring the third one, you got another one? Oh, we were looking for that.
Another we're looking for it. What do you mean you was looking for it? We lost the other one. I don't know where. I'm glad you got another one though.
We were looking for that.
Great doorstop.
That's crazy, bro.
They probably hang that shit on their front door.
It's not
Proud parents. They hang this shit on the front door. It's just hanging by a string.
Shit like a report card. It's just man. That's funny.
What?
It's
my God. He did not give a fuck about them MVP. Watching videos of him just showing people back his hometown, you just say, I got it.
I mean, at this point, it's pointless without the ring.
Yeah, I honestly think he probably treat the NBA championship the same way. I think we care more him about winning the championship than he does. I think he really just loves playing basketball and taking care of his family. Giving his family back home money to buy unlimited goats. They can buy as many goats as they want to.
I'm finna cut this string off, bro.
Is that not facts, bro?
That's a fact, though.
Where he's from
is definitely a fact.
Livestock is king out there. Bro.
Yeah,
they got all the goats. They got all the goats, all the cows. Like, family be calling in the United States talking about, can you send me money to get this car? Help me get this new watch, this new neck. But nah, if I'm sitting back home, like egg shortage where my mama got all the chickens, bro. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about right now? You ain't talking about nothing, bro. Livestock crazy. Barn crazy. Farm crazy.
Bardonium. Bar large.
Bardonium. Crazy out there. I think that's all he cared about. For real.
I'm a firm believer in that with you, dog.
Yeah, I think we the only people that really cared about him winning a title. I feel like he would enjoy it.
Yeah, but same way he would enjoy those. Yeah, I did it. Now what?
More goats. More goats.
Ain't Jokic in that 200 mil?
Yeah, Jokic. What's Nikola Jokic's contract?
He won a ring.
Also saying Steph got to be top 5. The injury, man, is what's holding it back for me.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
That's all.
Yeah.
$264 million Supermax contract extension. Locked in through 2027, 2028. He won a ring. They're gonna give him this extension on his extension. He gonna call back home. He gonna go back home with his trophy. Like, look, mama, you got the NBA championship trophy. Like, you would never have to goats, just more goats. More goats. Apparently, these equal money in America. So your doorstopper equals money? Yes, mama. My doorstopper and the big doorstopper now equals money in America.
You know what's crazy, bro? We didn't even mention the fact that Jokic, even though he's all this, he doesn't. He's not blocking shots. He's not getting steals. He's just literally out there, grounded,
Yeah,
getting buckets.
yeah.
And
The baby hook shot crazy.
hey, H Boogie, I ain't never mean to disrespect you, guy, man. I just felt like, somebody else could have won it last year. Like JoJo should have won it last year. Just me personally, bro. But can't take nothing from the 10 and nothing to shot at. Yeah, on
And,
50% shooting.
uh, hmm. Population of 85,000 people is crazy.
Mm-hmm. That's his city.
Yeah. No, my bad. 47,000.
Yo, I'll tell you, bro. He shoots 63 from the field off 15
Recent,
and 10.
recent, recent, uh, recent numbers show 51,000. How many people live in New York? 8.4 million. U.S. cities. Hold on, this is interesting. U.S. cities by pop. Hold on. Yeah. GDP population. I'm trying to see the actual cities. New York sitting at the top with 8 million, and the closest one is Los Angeles at 4 million. It's insane. Major cities. I got a Norwalk, California with 100K.
Mm. He said, "How you got how many back home?"
51. And 100K is our 300 most populated, least populated city. That's crazy. He said, he said he gonna buy his city in Serbia. He would have championship. He gonna buy his city. Hey, for real, you could low key, low key. He probably could do it now. For real. Yeah, only 51,000 people. The city can't be worth that much. All the ghosts is.
Ghost, man.
Yeah, he said, hold on now, Rio. You got some game winning blocks this season. Was it? I thought it
Oh,
was last season he had a game with a block.
yeah. I didn't know it was this season. My fault,
Is
bro.
this season? No, not not this season. I thought it was last season. Hmm. I wonder how long that highlight reel with him blocking shots would be.
Right. Hold on, see if I can find that dunk.
Oh, he said Joel won't win the MVP until he leaves Philadelphia.
That'll be nothing, bro.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope.
They ain't no switching up over there.
First of all, as soon as Jokic stops winning MVPs, that's when Luka gonna pick up.
Absolutely.
That's what Luka gonna pick up winning MVPs, and Giannis will come back and win a couple more. Giannis gonna win at least two more. They just had to take a break. Because Giannis is only 28.
Yeah.
He's winning another MVP. They're not gonna get that was it last year? JoJo was the closest. That's the closest he ever gonna get.
Yeah, I think that's it. Even with him posting numbers, it is what it is. Only way he can win a ring if those two get hurt. I mean, only way he can get a MVP if those two get hurt. And then again, That just pretty much opens it up for the guards.
That's a fact because, like I said, I
Yeah.
feel like Luka gonna pick up.
Mm-hmm.
Giannis gonna win a
SGA.
couple more. I can see. I could definitely see SGA. That OKC
Y'all,
team scary now.
y'all are always gonna be in the conversation. He always gonna be 6, 7, 8. Ja's always gonna be in that situation as long as he's on the court. So yeah, I think JoJo winning was close to gonna be last year.
Yeah, that OKC team in a couple years is gonna be scary.
Absolutely, no
It's
shit
gonna be.
right now.
It's
No
gonna be.
shit.
It's gonna be scary.
You got to move some of the pieces though, man, because they're gonna have too many guys.
You think?
I don't know, man. You got like J Dub, a lot of those guys hoop, man. You got. I feel like you have to move some of those pieces in order to get, probably where you want to be. Personally, I think so.
Um.
In order to compete for a championship, I think so, man.
Yeah. I mean, you got to trade in order to compete for a championship. I feel like you would have to trade for a current star, a current veteran that's like all star to MVP caliber.
Yeah,
But probably a big too. That's what I would do.
yeah.
But
Shaq's at the 4. Who's the 5?
um, I think
I think it's
I think it is Chet. I think Chet is at the 5.
no, shit out of the season. But who is he playing the 5 when he come back? I thought he was at the 4. Cause I thought it was Giddy, SGA, Lou Dort.
Um,
I know
yeah.
that.
So Giddy, SGA, Ludor, that's start 3. Chet, and then is it the only other person left is only other close centers you have is I don't know how to pronounce that. Alexei Pushevsky,
Yeah.
Dario Sarge, and Dario Sarge is 6'10".
He flew.
Puskowski is 7 foot. So
Yeah, both of those guys are frail.
that's
Even
close.
Shaq.
That's as close as you got. You trade
I
for a
just,
big man. You trade for
I
a
just
big
thought.
man. Yo,
Yeah. I just thought they had a. I just thought they had a pick.
OKC trades um a couple of them draft picks they have and one of their players, one of the young players to Minnesota for Carl Anthony Town.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Cat gonna end up out of there because that's Ant team, and I don't think Cat and Rudy Gobert are gonna be able to coexist, even with the stretchability.
Yeah.
That would help though, because I mean you got Jalen Williams who's playing well off the bench. Then you got guys with potential, like you said, Puseski, Aaron
That's
Wiggins,
what it is.
Trey Mann. Yeah, you'll get a haul for Cat. Still get that potential stretch, that starting five that can stretch the floor. Yeah, that would be the way you can actually compete for a ring, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think that's what I would be. I would trade. I'll take one of a couple of draft picks, trade for a center. That way, uh, um, that way at least got a shot. Shit, DeAndre Ayton.
Mm-hmm.
He don't like Phoenix. Uh,
Trying to think of a big.
or you just you give Philly all your draft picks and get Joel Embiid.
That's a haul.
All your draft picks.
Instant contender though.
Instant contender. Yeah, that's a fact.
Instant contender for sure.
That's a fact. SGA, Josh Giddey, and Joel Embiid.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Josh Giddey a bucket.
Josh Giddey, nice. Josh Giddey, a nice PG to have at 6'8". See the court with him.
Yeah.
No accessories, just shoes and socks.
Shoes and socks, bro, and
No,
a hair tie.
and a hair tie, no rubber
Shoes,
band or
socks, and
nothing.
a hair tie. That
Straight
boy got 18 points, 8 rebounds, and 10 assists right now versus the Lakers.
get to it.
Yeah, hair tie, shoes, socks. My boy ain't think that he don't wear no wristbands. Just straight YMCA.
Straight man, I just forgot. I forgot, man. I forgot. I ain't got nothing in my shoes, dog.
Yeah, straight YMCA hoops. Play the game right. I'm gonna give these buggers a call. Catch y'all on the flip side. Nothing but layups. You don't even.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Rio.
Trey though.
It's a blessing to have you back, man.
Another one, bro.
We missed you.
I miss being, bro. I appreciate you having me, bro.
No, man.
Appreciate y'all having me. Feel good to be back.
Everybody came back to see you.
Nah, they came back to see us.
I'm just here.
Ain't no one man band, brother. We started Ugly True together. We gonna finish it together.
If there was one man band, it'd be called Rio and the Five. That's what we call it.
Told you, bro. A long time ago. If people didn't know me, bro, they got the coolest person on earth. I swear to God.
You are the coolest person on earth.
All right.
Sir.
You were the coolest person on earth.
What?
Brother, man, appreciate you.
Nothing but love. Thank you for taking time out your day. I'm glad to see you back, man. We happy.
Yes, sir.
Pause. We're gonna catch you next week.
Yes, sir.
So you can defend your man. He might have 15 dunks by next week. Next Wednesday. We'll see. So appreciate everybody joining in, man. Everybody have a good night, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of the night. Y'all be safe. Rio. Much love to you, man.
Much love, brother. Love you, brother. Be good, man.
Have a good night, man. Rest up that foot, man. We'll catch you next week.
Yours.
He ain't lost his step.